Conversation that matters. It's good for your soul. Be breaking more. Dr. Moby explored. Conversation that matters. It's good for your soul.
Hey explorers, I hope that you are well, exploring things, places near and afar safely, and especially exploring new ways of relating to others. It's been a while. I haven't posted a video since June 1st. I've had time off to kind of reflect and spend with myself, doing work on me, listening to other content. I've had the opportunity to kind of listen to some conversations and participate in conversations on Clubhouse. Talk to some people I hadn't spoken to in a while, and with that, I know the title is something, but I tell you, this fat, black, and ugly thing is real, right? And what do I mean is real? I have two favorite scenes in The Color Purple. Two favorite scenes. And with those two favorite scenes, I'm going to share one of them with you because it is how I feel and how I felt. Even watching the movie, this is what I thought. Check it out.
I'm poor, black, I may even be ugly, but dear God, I'm here. I'm here.
And I'm with her. I am here. Yep, I might be fat. I am black and I'm proud. But one thing I'm not is ugly. And I am not talking about the physical, this physical and aesthetics. We have become so consumed with the way we look on the outside. And I'm sitting up and I'm listening to conversations on Clubhouse, and it's all about pretty privilege, and it's all about this, and it's all about our physical, and it's all about if you this and you that. I was in a conversation, and the conversation was real. It was about being healthy and how the black community is not healthy, right? We're not treating our bodies well. And I totally agree. Being healthy is important. But at the same time, none of that stuff was given out of love. You know, and I kept thinking, I'm listening to the tone in which people are saying it. I'm listening to what they're saying. And I just kept thinking, now after we talk about being healthy on the outside, right? When are we going to move to talking about this ugliness that's showing up every day in our character? We're going to talk about these volatile behaviors, this disrespectful behavior, this competitive behavior that women especially, and that's all women, I'm sure, but I'm talking to the black community, black women, this love-hate relationship that's going on between black men and black women, the unhealthy communities and the unhealthy relationships that are all stemming from unhealthy people, which is not just about the physical, but it's about the heart thing. This heart it's become so ugly. I've just been thinking about the ugliness that shows up in our character, right? And I want to say to my plus size sisters, because I was thinking as they were I looked through the room on Clubhouse. If you're not on there, you really don't know what I mean. And I saw plus size women, and I kept thinking, if this woman is struggling with her own self-worth, then this room is not for her. The comments that are being said are not being said in love. Sister who she's a Weight Watchers instructor, and she's probably gonna kill me, and she's always concerned with the healthiness of her, and she's concerned for us as well and her family. And when she talks about it, you know that it's from a place of concern and a place of love, so you can receive it well because it's with good intentions. I want my plus size women, and I say this, and I say plush size women, or my fat women, or my big women. I want us to know, and this could be the same for skinny women, that a lot of times when people are projecting how they feel on you, do not take it personally. Do not internalize, because one of the things I realize is that some people don't, when we're talking about the weight loss thing and some of these conversations, not everybody is telling you from a place of love. They're hurt, and so they don't know what to do but find a person that they can project their hurtness on, right? So listen, all I want you to do is to start to say pleasant words. In Proverbs, there's a scripture that says pleasant words, and I'm going to say pleasant and kind words, are as a honeycomb. They're sweet to the soul and healthy to the bones. Can you imagine if we were to replace all this negative programming with pleasant words and kindness to ourselves every single day, and to do pleasant words to others, right? So you've got these people who I'm a realist, and I seem to think I'm a realist as well. I'm not playing like being overweight is not a health risk. There are not health risks that are associated with it, and what needs to happen, right? So I try to work on to ensure that I don't have high blood pressure, and that I don't have diabetes, and that I don't have cholesterol. I understand that all of that, and we know that that is the huge conversation that everybody talks about. And when you're overweight, that's fine. We need to talk about it in our community. But what I don't hear enough of, but what I see when I go out and what I hear on social media, is we're talking about these unhealthy, ugly characteristics. Now that's what we need to talk about. So yeah, I can say I might be fat, I might be black, love it, proud to be black, but I am not ugly. I am working every day, and I have worked, and kindness is what I strive toward daily. I don't feel the pressure to be who I'm not. Let me go back. Let me rewind that. There was a time where I felt the pressure. There was a time to make sure I show people that I am this nice person, and that I am this Christian, and that I don't do this and I don't do that. I did feel that pressure, but I had to remove myself from that environment, because that was a very unhealthy environment in which I couldn't thrive in, because I realized that was an environment that I was so busy trying to prove what I am not, so that people didn't have this impression of me, that I forgot to be kind to me. I forgot to speak words of affirmation to myself. I was so busy trying to prove and be kind to others that I left myself out in the process. And so I am going to say to any sister, whether you're fat or skinny, but to my plus size women, any relationship, and I'm not just talking about a romantic relationship, but any relationship with anything, be it food, be it human beings, be it your favorite TV programming, love and hip hop, any of that. If any of that stuff becomes unhealthy, that does not allow you to thrive and to be kind and to speak pleasant words to yourself, because you become so consumed with trying to be an image of who you are not, remove yourself. Remove yourself. Reimagine the freedom that comes with that. Transform your thoughts of who you are. How do you do that? You speak pleasant words. You give yourself acts of kindness, whatever that is. If that's taking a walk, if that is not intaking certain foods, or if that is, again, not watching certain programming, taking a step back from certain social media platforms, taking a step back from certain family members, taking a step back from certain friends, whatever it is, be kind. Show acts of kindness to yourself so that you can reimagine the freedom in believing in you and showing up as you and not being consumed by all of this stuff and all of these words that are told. When you are fat, you are ugly physically. When you are black, you are ugly. We're not even looking at the term ugly as an outer appearance anymore. We're strictly talking about that heart. Where's the heart? Left side. We're working. I'm all on this side. We're working on our hearts. We're working on being kind to self so that we can be kind to others. I'm just being real. We have some ugliness in our community. We're not really talking about that. Let's talk about the ugliness in the community that shows up, whether you're fat, skinny, medium, any of that. So, do you feel the pressure? Put it in the comments. Do you feel pressure to be someone that you're not? I'm going to end. I was participating in a conversation. It was one of the travel sites I'm on Facebook. And a gentleman posted saying that it's something how, it was to the effect that it's something how, as a black man, people don't want to sit next to you as a black person. And a lot of us, since it's a travel site, we immediately attach that to traveling. How you, as a black person, you know, there are times when people that are non-blacks or colored person don't want to sit next to you, right? And I put in a comment, so imagine being fat and black. I've gotten it. Okay, and I get it. You know, you couple the fatness with it for fat phobia people, and I'm black. Oh my goodness. And so I started reading some of the comments, and then that's when I thought, but right now this is the large body that I live in. So I will not start to speak negativity to myself. Decide not to travel because I have a larger body, and whoever doesn't want to sit next to me or whoever doesn't like me because of those two things. So I've got 2 strikes against me. No, really 3, because being a woman is another strike. But that's their issue. It's not mine. I thought it was interesting because this was rather a physically fit man. He and I kind of had some conversations. Another guy on the post about it. He said it happens to him all the time. And he was really physically fit. So it had nothing to do with his size. But he said as a black man, it's horrible. This is what we're faced with. But you know what? That's okay. It happens. We've got to find ways to transform our thoughts about ourselves, not allow others to project their feelings onto us, and we pick it up and carry it. That is not our trash. That is not our baggage. We're not dealing with what they feel and what they think. Okay? It's time for us to start to really work on our own ugly behaviors. It's time for us to do something different with this volatile behavior that we're exemplifying in spaces, right? It's time for us to work on being a healthy person, physically, mentally, spiritually. That's what we've got to do. And we're setting our goals for whatever the goals are. Give yourself the grace that you may mess up, so that we can show up in spaces and be better us, and we can show up authentically us. Okay? Just know, don't pick up somebody else's trash and baggage and put it on yourself. Be kind to yourself so that you can be kind to others. Do acts of kindness for yourself so that you can give acts of kindness to others. Be blessed and be safe.